Hey, what's up guys, it's Alec here, and if you're watching this video, today we're talking about some deadlift tips, some deadlift basics that I like to do, and some cues that I like to use if I'm doing deadlifts myself or if I'm coaching somebody on deadlifts. So, first things first, every time you're deadlifting, in order to do the deadlift, you want to make sure you can actually do the deadlift. Now, what does that mean? So, that means you actually want to be able to get into the position. So your hamstrings, those muscles on the back of your legs, you need to make sure those are nice and loosened up, those are nice and warmed up and stretched, and you have some mobility in there so you can get into position. Because if they're too tight, then you may not be able to get into the position to pull effectively. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna make sure you foam roll, you're gonna make sure you stretch your hamstrings and do all that good stuff before you get ready to lift the weight. So after you get all your stretching and your mobility stuff done, you should be able to be in a little bit more comfortable position to get into your deadlift. So if you're pulling conventional, what you're gonna do, you're gonna make sure you're gonna approach the bar. You're gonna make sure you step with the bar over your midfoot. You're gonna make sure you have it over your midfoot. If it's too far over your toes, you're gonna lean too far forward and it's gonna be a little bit too much in your back. So make sure that barbell is right over the middle of your foot. Right after that, you're gonna grab the bar with whatever grip you use, whether it's a hook grip or a double over or an over under. You're just gonna grab the bar, just hold on to it. And here's where it gets a little tricky, okay? There's a lot of moving parts in this lift. So you're gonna make sure that bar moves up and down in a straight line. So if you record yourself and you watch from the side, you wanna just make sure that barbell is moving up and down in a straight line. All right? So when you're initiating the pull, you're gonna make sure your abs are always nice and tight, all right? I like to take a big breath to make sure my abs stay nice and tight and I hold it, but if you have high blood pressure or if holding your breath bugs you, then don't hold your breath, just actively flex your abs. As your abs are flexing, make sure you pull it up, and just like a squat, you're gonna squeeze your butt at the very top. Especially once the bar gets towards your knees, you're gonna make sure that butt squeezes and you're bringing those hips towards the bar. All right, those hips are coming towards the bar. So, and as you bring it down, you're just gonna bring it down nice and controlled. All right, and remember, throughout this motion, your back is actually nice and flat the whole time. It's nice and straight the whole time. You don't want any curves in your back, all right? You probably heard that before, just because it's bad for your back. So make sure your back is nice and flat. That deadlift's gonna look nice and crispy. So we're gonna go through all those things again. First, you're gonna make sure your hamstrings are nice and loosened up. They're nice and mobile. You're gonna get into position. You're gonna step, boom, mid-foot over the bar. You're gonna step mid-foot over the bar. After you step mid-foot, you're gonna keep those abs nice and tight. You're gonna pull the barbell up, and it's moving up and down in a straight line. After that, you're still gonna keep those abs tight. You're gonna control it you're gonna bring it down in a nice controlled way. It can slam on the floor, it can hit the floor, that's fine, but make sure it's not completely like all over the place. All right, guys, so now that's your deadlift. That's the basics for the conventional deadlift. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video, give it a comment on some more tips, some more exercises, or anything else you guys want to hear about, and hit the subscribe button if you guys want to stay tuned and catch on for those videos every week. Have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll catch y'all on the flip side.